Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this cool cutscene script. So if we play the game and our character loads, after a few seconds, the camera, basically the cutscenes will start. So for example here, you can see how the cutscenes start, tween like this. So now it's gonna black out and black in. And now it's gonna do a smooth transition from this camera to this one. And now it's gonna black out, basically. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's get to the video. Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this cool cutscene script. So basically, we're gonna have cutscenes, and basically the camera is gonna move to the cutscene position. It can be smooth transition from camera to camera, even the black screen. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is go to your workspace and add a part, and you can name that part, for example, Camera1. And inside of this part, you wanna like scale it, for example, 1x1 stud. You wanna put a decal in it. You wanna put a decal in it, and find where the front face is, and it's marking this as a front face. So now you wanna put an attachment, and you wanna move it in front of the camera, just so you know what the front is, basically. You want to create a folder then, and you want to call it Cutscenes, and inside of it you want to put that camera. You also want to anchor the camera, anchor this part, and make attachment visible. Okay, so now that we have this, we can position this to be a, for example, first camera, this can be the second camera, and this can be the third camera. Okay, so now I have 3 cameras. We can name this camera 2, and we can name this camera 3. Okay, so now we have 3 cameras. So what we want to do now okay, so what we want to do now is we want to add in starter GUI, screen GUI, and enable ignore GUI inset or whatever this is called, and we can add a frame, and we can call it BlackFrame. And we want to change the size to be 1, 1,0,1,0, and we want to make the background color black, and change the transparency to 1. So inside of here you want to add a local script, and we can call it cutscene script. And what you want to do is you want to add some services, and you want to add a TweenService, game.GetService.TweenService. The next thing you want to add variables. So local camera, we want to get the camera, game.Workspace.CurrentCamera. We want to add a cutscenes folder that we added in the workspace, .Cutscenes, and you want to add BlackFrame, which is script.Parent. And now in the script, you want to add a function, and you want to call it RunCutscenes, for example. And for the parameters, you want to add camera position, cutscene time, transition, which will be the next camera, transition time. You want to add BlackFrame, BlackFrame time, transition, BlackFrame ending. Okay, so basically this is BlackFrame when it starts, and this is BlackFrame time to transition. Basically, it's BlackFrame ending, and BlackFrame ending time to transition. I'll come here. This really isn't important. This is just what we're gonna call it. And now in the script, you want to add if transition not equals to nil, then BlackFrame.BackgroundTransparency equals 0, and we're gonna create a TweenService, and we're gonna say BlackFrame TweenInfo.new, and we're gonna set it to BlackFrame TransitionTime, and in the curly brackets here, you want to add background transparency to be equal to 0, and you want to play that. Okay, that's it for this. So we're gonna go below and say Camera.CameraType equals Enum.CameraType.Scriptable. Then we're gonna go do Camera.CFrame or Camera.CFrame. We're gonna equal it to Camera.CameraPos. Camera.CFrame equals. Wait, let me just think. Okay, so what I want to do is we want to do CameraPos.CFrame. The next thing you want to add is local animate, and we want to add TweenService.create. Actually, mess this up a little bit. You want to add if BlackFrame, then you want to put this inside of if BlackFrame, and you want to put this inside of here. So what you want to do is you want to say camera TweenInfo.new, and we want to say transition time, and here you want to add square bracket CFrame equals transition.CFrame. And now you want to do, okay, sorry about that. So what you want to do after animate, you want to do animate dot 2 dots play, and then you want to do wait CSTime, and above it actually you want to add animate dot completed 2 dots wait. Okay, now we want to do if BlackFrame ending, then BlackFrame.BackgroundTransparency equals 1, local BlackFrame.Tween. So we want to create this BlackFrame.Tween equals TS. We're going to create BlackFrame here inside of it. And we want to do TweenInfo.new BlackFrame transition, or basically this thing that we wrote. I don't know why there's a dot here. You want to put BlackFrame ending transition time, and here we're going to do this, and we're just going to do background transparency, and we want to set it to 0. So now we want to do BlackFrame.Tween dot play and BlackFrame.Tween dot completed dot wait. Okay, so now inside of here, if this is so basically in this line here, as you can see, this is this, and this is all inside of the if transition. So in the else, what you want to do is basically the same thing. If BlackFrame, we're just gonna copy this and put it here, and inside of this 0, you want to put this 1, put this thing to 1. Okay, And now what you want to do is, outside of this black frame, you want to do Camera.CameraType equals Enum.CameraType.Scriptable. Camera.CFrame equals to CameraPos.CFrame. And what you want to do is add wait.CSTime. And inside of here you want to add BlackFrame ending. Just copy and paste it. And basically this is it. One last thing, you want Camera.CameraType dot equals Enum.CameraType.Custom, and you want to add BlackFrame.BackgroundTransparency equals 1. You also want to copy this, and here up there above here you want to add it here also. So this should be that basically. And now when you create a thing, like a function, when you call it, you want to say run cutscene, and inside of it we're going to put some information. So we're going to say cutscenes.camera1. This is basically where it's going to transfer. Basically we're going to say let's wait 10 seconds for example, and let's just say I don't want any transition. I don't want transition, and I want the black screen to be true, and I want it to last 1 second basically, and I want end screen to be true, and I want it to last 1 second. So for the second run cutscene, cutscenes.camera2, and I want it to be 5 seconds long. So I want to say cutscenes.camera3 actually, or no, I don't really want it that. Let's just see, I don't want any cutscene, I want it to just basically teleport. I want to set this to true and this to 1. So I want the first thing here. I'm going to say run cutscenes.cutscene.camera2. We want to say 5 seconds for example. Cutscene.camera3, and we're going to say 5 seconds. Nil. We don't want anything at the start, we want it only at the end. So true, and we want to say it lasts 2 seconds for example. And we're just gonna put like wait 10 seconds because it takes a few moments for character to load in. So now if you play the game, the script should work. Maybe we'll get some errors, we'll see. Okay, so as you see it like fading in like this, and now it's gonna fade out I think, and fade in on this second camera, and it's gonna smooth the transition here, and it's gonna fade out. And it's gonna return to our player basically. Okay, so let me just explain what these values are basically. Okay, so the first value is gonna be basically the camera. Okay, the second value is gonna be the time of cutscene. Okay. The third thing is gonna be the camera to transition to smoothly. The fourth thing is gonna be smoothness, or just time to transition. 15 on this list is gonna be black screen start. Uh, 6 is gonna be black screen time. 17 is gonna be black screen at the end, and 18 is gonna be black screen at the end time. So let's say if there's 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's right. So basically, this one, if you don't want to use one of these or you want to leave them out, you just type nil. So basically, this is it. So yeah, this is the script. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.